Hello and welcome to another episode of Spotlight on Stage, where we shine a light on theatre across Greater Manchester. Yes, this is where it is for your latest theatre news and a What's On guide to what's on at the theatres across Greater Manchester this very week. But if you've seen the show before, you will know I like to start off with a bit of news that is coming our way. And there's always news in Manchester when it comes to shows, and this last week has been no different because it looks like Annie is coming to town with a certain Strictly Come Dancing star at the helm. Yes, I'm talking about Lavoie, who is going to be playing Miss Hannigan in the tour of Annie that goes across UK and Ireland next year. Now, you're going to have to wait until June for us to catch it at the Palace Theatre, but it is running from the 9th till the 20th of June 2026. It is an absolute classic, isn't it? And I think Lavoie is going to be amazing as Miss Hannigan. You've also got Alex Bourne. He's going to be starring as Oliver Warbucks. If you've never seen the show before, where have you been? You have got some great hits in here like Tomorrow and also You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile. If you fancy catching Lavoie in action, then tickets are on sale right now. Well, from an iconic musical to an iconic thriller, The Mousetrap is back in Manchester. It's coming in October next year as part of its 75th anniversary tour. 75 years! And still, that whodunit is running. It's set in 1952. It's an Agatha Christie classic, and it's all about a shocking murder that rattles London. It's a country guest house with seven strangers seeking refuge, but who is the murderer? Well, every whisper hides a clue. If you want to find out who done it, then you need to head yourself down there. As I say, it's coming in October. It is here from the 26th till the 31st. Now, staying with a thriller, we have got one making its world stage play premiere at the Lowry next year. The Silence of the Lambs. Couldn't resist. You remember the movie, now it's on stage. It's part of a UK and Ireland tour, and Dr. Hannibal Lecter will definitely be in action. It's a theatrical adaptation of Thomas Harris's landmark novel, and it's going to draw the audience deep into Clarice and Lecter's intelligent, intricate, and bone-chilling game of cat and mouse. Now, it's going to be here at Lowry from the 6th of October to the 10th of October, so get that in your diaries. Well, some great things to look forward to in 2026. But what is on stage this week? I hear you cry. Well, let's take a look. Tonight sees the world premiere of Freaky Friday over at Home Manchester. It's running there until the 10th of January. And of course, it's based on the beloved novel of 1972 by Mary Rogers. And of course, the hit Disney films. Overworked career woman Catherine and her teenage daughter Ellie lock horns and argue, each believing the other has no idea how they feel. But then they swap into each other's shoes. Are they going to swap back? Well, you have got two brilliant actresses in the parts of the mother and the daughter. You've got Rebecca Locke, who we've just seen in Steps, the musical, and the daughter is Jenna Pandia. This has got some original new music. The musical director is Manchester's very own George Strickland. And if you want to find out more, just scroll back onto the I Love Manchester Theatre Facebook page for my interview with him, and he will tell you all you need to know. Elsewhere over at the Palace Theatre, Tina, the Tina Turner musical is rocking. It's a West End mega hit, this one, and it's got its first ever UK and Ireland tour. The crowds are absolutely loving it. I went to see it last week, and it really does go from the humble beginnings of Tina in Nutbush to her being a winning global superstar. Tina didn't just break the rules, she rewrote them, and she won 12 Grammy Awards. There's some brilliant hits in there. The best, What's Love Got to Do with It, Private Dancer, and of course River Deep Mountain High. If you want to catch it, you have got until the 3rd of January. And dare I say it, we are on the Christmas route. And what says Christmas more and panto. Over at the Opera House, Robin Hood opens on Saturday this week. And of course, it's starring Jason Manford and Ben Nicholas, the favourites of the past couple of years. They're taking over Sherwood Forest in this year's must-see show. And you are going to see a lot of fun. You've got a band of merry men. They're all striving to outwit the evil sheriff. There's also the Spirit of Sherwood and Maid Marian too. If you want lots of Christmas fun for all the family, then catch it. It runs until the 4th of January. And talking of fun for all the family, then you can't go wrong at the Royal Exchange, where there is a Hollywood classic taken to the stage. In the round, you're going to see Singing in the Rain with real rain and some amazing hits. And if you don't believe me, well, just take a look.
It's like a group of mates, really, which I think that's kind of the perfect creative experience. You know, you want to have a lot of fun creating something like this because then it will be in your bones when you put the show on. You know,
I think it's one of those musicals that everyone knows. Even if they don't know the musical, they'll know songs from it and don't know why they know it.
The film is such an incredible, timeless classic that touching a piece like that, you sometimes feel a bit fearful of doing it an injustice, when actually what I think we're cultivating is something fresh and something new and something that's relatable to audiences of this time.
Singing in the Rain is probably one of my top iconic musicals just because I've watched it so much with my family. It's probably the musical that had the most effect on me when I was a child, especially Cosmo. That probably set me up for a lifetime of goofing around and playing the clown.
To be Kathy Selden in this new sort of reimagined, fresh version of an iconic classic piece is incredible. For one, I don't think I've actually ever worked in the round.
You have to make your performance generous to a whole auditorium that's behind you, in front of you, at the sides of you. It becomes really free and actually really enjoyable to sort of get lost in a space and not have to worry about making sure you face out a particular way, because actually you can sort of just get lost on our set.
Because it's a Royal Exchange show, my ethos has always been to embrace the bare stage nature of the round. The audience are there. They're more than spectators. Rather than just be watching Don singing in the rain, the audience are in the street with him.
I love Carly and I love Louis. They're not just wonderfully talented, beautiful people, they're also friends of mine.
It's like built-in chemistry, but it's also built-in carnage because we know how to get the work done, but the smallest thing will set us off.
Ultimately, I think it's something that's going to make our performance much more magnetic because these are real relationships that audiences will get to see.
I've got an extraordinary cast. What's happening in that room, the working there is unique, it's fresh, and I think will amaze the Royal Exchange audiences.
People love the nostalgia of going back to that time and re-meeting these amazing characters that they fell in love with.
I love that musical. Singing in the Rain is at the Royal Exchange until the 25th of January. And finally, another classic. This is a Charles Dickens classic and it is turned into a musical extravaganza. I'm talking of A Christmas Carol. It's on at the Octagon. It is based on that beloved novel. There's Christmas cheer and goodwill, but not necessarily in Scrooge's heart. He goes to bed on Christmas Eve with no love and no compassion, and he is visited by 3 ghosts of past, present, and future. Will he be able to see the error of his ways before it's too late? I think so. If you want to catch A Christmas Carol and feel all festive, it is running until the 10th of January. Well, some great shows there. If you fancy going to see any of them or finding out more, all you need to do is head to our website, ilovemanchester.com/theatre. I'll be back with more theatre news next Monday. Until then, have a great week yourselves. Bye for now.